Guys, I did it. I have the secret sauce to becoming fluent in Spanish. It literally only took me 91 days, 2,184 hours, a fully bilingual queen ready to migrate to Spain. All I did was alright, let's just stop that clip right there, because if you clicked on this video, chances are high that you've already seen many of those types of videos and you're still wondering why you're stuck, why you still can't, profess that you're fluent in Spanish. What is the secret sauce that these people have that you still can't attain even after watching these videos and hearing exactly how they did it? Why am I still not fluent? I have 5 reasons why you're probably still stuck, and if you stay tuned till the end of this video, then I guarantee you will leave with a fresh mindset, or at least I would hope that you do. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Nas, and here I speak all things language learning. Right now I'm sharing my road to fluency with Spanish, and if you want tips, tricks, and resources, or just to grow and learn with me, then consider subscribing. Girl, I have been down that road with you, binging these how I got fluent in Spanish, can I get fluent in 3 months, what does it mean to be fluent, what's your secret to do it in 1 year. Oh my gosh, we have been down this road, and it's time for us to finally turn off on Reality Avenue and really assess why we're still stuck. Could it be your one-size-fits-all mindset? Let's face it, just because somebody else did something in 3 months doesn't mean you will achieve the exact same thing in that same time frame. Language learning is not a one-size-fits-all journey, so chances are high that the very first thing you need to eradicate out of your brain is, if they did it in this way and they did it in this time, then I can do the exact same thing. It doesn't always work like that. Could it be 2, unrealistic expectations? Have you actually set mini goals for yourself that you actively track throughout the year and back up with action plans? Let's face it, a goal without a plan is just a dream, and if you set the bar too high early and make the dream so unattainable that you don't even know how to get there, then what's the motivation to keep you going and even track your progress, because it's already so unrealistic to begin with. It's not humanly possible to attain everything there is to attain in a foreign language in 3 months or in 1 year. You can get somewhere, you can get competent, you can probably get conversational, especially if you really immerse yourself and you're doing some crazy study routines. But the reality is, it's gonna take a longer time. Sometimes the reward is that much sweeter knowing you put all this time and effort into attaining it, instead of averting to a quick scheme that probably isn't even sustainable, because maybe after you have that high, then you crash and you end up being stagnant. Could it be 3, short-lived motivation? Now, when I watch these videos, I am super pumped and inspired after hearing about their journey to fluency, and I'm so excited that I'm in their description box on YouTube checking all of the links and resources that they linked below, so I can ensure I have everything I need to do the exact same thing that they did. And it's really motivating in the moment. But having watched that video, having watched several of those videos, what do I do next? Is that motivation enough to actually propel me to do what it takes to get where I want to go? Or is it just a 5-minute high or a 1-month high and then I crash and I'm back to square one? Is that you? If the motivation doesn't actually lead to consistent practicing of the language and setting a game plan that you show up for, then it's not going to end up being a gradual growth to fluency, but a stagnant, boring journey that feels worthless after a while. Could it be 4, not learning according to your learning style? If you're a visual learner, then why are you trying to learn Spanish through podcast primarily? How about you make your primary source of studying movies and videos and learning through visual imagery as well? If you're an auditor learner, then fine, podcast may be the way for you to go. If you learn by doing, then why are you not practicing out loud? Why are you not reciting those words? Why are you not watching native speakers on YouTube and doing the shadow technique where you pause and you repeat what they said exactly how they said it so you can work on your accent and pronunciation? Why are you sticking to somebody else's way of perfect, but it doesn't appeal to you, it's not effective for you? What is your preferred learning style? Find that and do it with Spanish. Could it be 5, sticking to your comfort zone so much so that you're afraid to try new things? You finally find it easy to understand an audio a certain level, and then you stick to that level because you're afraid of advancing. Could it be that you're so afraid to document your journey and track your progress through videoing yourself practicing the language, even if it's just an audio recording, or even going a step further to having someone critique that, maybe somebody who is where you want to be in the language, or somebody who can give you practical tips on how to move forward and point out your mistakes and give you constructive criticism? Could it be that you're too afraid to speak to native speakers, overlooking the fact that who better to learn from than the speakers of the language themselves? They will literally teach you what you cannot find in a textbook, or watching a movie in Spanish without English subtitles. Have you challenged yourself to watch it with Spanish subtitles, fully immersed in the language? Have you gone a step further to challenge yourself to watch it without subtitles overall, and you're just fully locked in, focused, and trying to learn strictly through context clues?
Hola, llamadas, y soy yo. Antes de ver la serie en español sin los subtítulos, tampoco en español, por la primera vez, y vamos a ver lo que pasó. Yo después de ver una serie en español sin los subtítulos en español por la primera vez, simplemente un reto para mí, no sé por qué, simplemente quería ver si pude entenderlo, ¿sí? Entendí perfectamente bien unas oraciones, unas palabras, y gracias al contexto no me perdió la serie, ¿no? Pero al mismo tiempo, qué vergüenza, porque
are you sticking to your comfort zone so much that it is impeding your growth because you're too afraid to try new things? You're too afraid to challenge yourself. You're too afraid to do what it takes to really get where you want to go? Could it be that you're only talk and no action? Could it be that you're watching these videos hoping to become these people, but you're not willing to put in the work that will get you where they are, where you obviously want to be as well? Wondering why you can't achieve the exact same thing. You're smart, you're competent. When can you make that YouTube video? Just keep pushing a little bit further. It's okay to use somebody as inspiration, but you don't have to idolize them and their journey, because your journey will look completely different, and that is okay. Fluency in a language is 100% attainable, but are you willing to do what it takes to get there? If you want to learn and grow with me on my own road to fluency in the language, feel free to subscribe, like this video if this was encouraging in any way, and comment down below if you're ready to win in your Spanish learning journey this year. That's my way.